Introducing Panado Pediatric Syrup 5ml sachets. They're really convenient to pack and easy to use, so you're always prepared for pain and fever, anytime, anywhere.
Don't stress about your family's health this festive season. We are here to help. We sat down with brand manager of analgesics, Taryn Correia, to help you care for your entire family with the power of Panado. Let's take a look.
Being empowered, paired with the right medication, is the best way to fight pain for our family, especially when they're sick and when they need it the most. So here to give us the right tips and tricks to provide us the power to fight pain is Panado's Taryn Correia. Taryn, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks so much for having me. It's always great to be on Afternoon Express.
Why is it so important to care for the family's health? And what symptoms does Panado help with alleviating that the whole family suffers from?
I think first of all, self-care is really important in this day and age, and what I mean by self-care is that as soon as you see a symptom strike, like pain and fever, you should try something that will reduce the frequency and duration of that symptom. If we look at the symptoms that Panado relieves in terms of pain and fever, and it does depend on which format you take, but it's mainly around pain, fever, headaches, toothaches, pain and fever associated with colds and flu, and also depending on the format you take, inflammation, body aches as well.
Can you take me through Panado's extensive range and how do they cater for the entire family?
So in our pediatric space, we've got multiple flavors and formats. Peppermint is our most popular, indicated from 0 months. We've also got peppermint in drops, which has an easy-to-use dosage control dropper that drives compliance. And then we've also got 5ml sachets, also indicated from 0 months, but that basically enables you on-the-go pain and fever relief wherever you go. Then we've also got strawberry, which is indicated from 3 months. And we've also got something exciting that's going to be coming in terms of a new flavor. So watch the space, it's going to taste great. If we move on to an adult perspective, we've got multiple formats in tablets, capsules, and effervescent. Capsules enable consumers who don't necessarily like the paracetamol taste and help with the swallowing. Like me, I don't really like swallowing tablets. And then also we have a very innovative effervescent format, which is ready to work immediately.
What dosage of paracetamol should you be administering to the different members of the family to be able to see that improvement in health?
So I think it's really important to understand that when you're dealing with medicine, you should always consult the packaging insert, and if there are any concerns, that you do need to consult your HCP. So from an adult perspective, depending on the number of tablets, capsules, or effervescent you're taking, bearing in mind that each tablet is 500 milligrams of paracetamol, you can take 1 tablet every 3 hours or 1 to 2 every 4 to 6 hours, but you shouldn't take more than 8 within a 24-hour period. When it comes to pediatric, that's a little bit more complicated because you've got to look at both the weight and age variables. But really the rule of thumb is 4 doses within a 24-hour period, not longer than 5 days. And again, if you are concerned, please consult your HCP or your pediatrician.
Now, Panado's range caters for the entire family, from infants to the senior members of the family, which truly speaks to its innovation. It really is the power to fight pain, especially when the family need it the most. Why do you think Panado is such a trusted brand in South Africa for all ages?
Every single family in South Africa has a Panado in their medicine cabinet. And I think with it being proudly South African, it also talks to how trusted it is. But if we look at it's for the family, we really have a format for everybody in the family. So you know that you can give it to your babies as it's indicated from birth. What really Panado does, it has the power to fight pain, fast pain and fever relief when you need it most, in all occasions, just so that you can get back to life. And I think as a parent as well, you need to make sure that you look after yourself, as well as ensure that your family is looked after. So when you see pain and fever strike, is that you do give them the first line of pain and fever relief so that they can get back to what's the most important.
And I can only imagine as a parent, one becomes a little wary feeding their little ones medication. So why paracetamol and why Panado?
There's a power in paracetamol. It has over 150 clinical years of experience. It's the only medicine that's indicated from birth, and also it has analgesic and antipyretic qualities, which basically means it helps pain and reduces fever. And also it's the first line of treatment for pain and fever, and it's recommended by the WHO. So you get that power in paracetamol, and then you add with the power to fight pain with Panado as the trusted brand to ensure that you look after your family in all those moments where potentially pain and fever can get you down.
Thank you so much for your insight, Taryn.
Thanks for having us, and hope everybody has a good festive season and ensure that they don't experience any pain or fever.
Now, caring for the entire family is a full-time job, so take your newly learned knowledge and share it with a fellow parent to make their lives that much easier. You now have the power to fight pain with SA's trusted pain and fever relief brand, Panado.
Being a parent can be challenging, but stepping out is when things get real complicated. That's why new Panado Pediatric Syrup 5 ml sachets are here to make the job easier. They're really convenient to pack and easy to use, so you're always prepared for pain and fever anytime, anywhere. Panado, a dose of care.